Alright YouTube, we're going to run through my February video update here. So we're sitting here in my smoking lounge checking out the 240. And on the left side we got Gil, which was my keeper male from Mike Man, out of the bunch I got from him. And he's just kind of isolated over here by himself. He got stripped of his girl because the fish I got from Billy Jack Canfield, I think the males are better. So I'm just kind of hanging on to him for now, biding my time. I may pass him on to someone else. He's probably 9 or 10 inches now. It's a good looking fish, just not, I don't think, as good looking as the other ones. And I named him Gil because his right gill plate, as you can see, is a little bit longer than the other one. I guess I don't know if you consider that a deformity or just an imperfection or what, but it's a good looking male fish. He's not real skittish or anything. He looks a lot better pre-spawn. You know, he gets a little hump and his colors brighten up quite a bit, but he's still pretty bummed out that he's separated by himself. And actually I have him in here and a bunch of leftovers from Billy Jack, and I'm thinking that he might pair up with one of these females when they mature a little bit. This one's looking decent, and there's another one in here looking decent. So he may end up pairing up with one of these females, and then I got a third unrelated F1 pair of Nicaraguans. So I may wait for that to happen before I pass them on to somebody, but it's been quite the journey. I got 20 Dovii from Mike and then a dozen or more from Billy Jack with the intention to get some high quality unrelated pairs, or a pair, and I ended up with 2 solid ones and then potential one here. So, and really I just want one good Dovii pair. But yeah, that's where it's all led me here so far as this. But he's cool, and I'll hold on to him for a while. Over here is my keeper male, and again, he's post spawn right now, so he's toned down a lot. His colors have toned down, and his hump's gone down some, but he has gotten more aggressive, which is kind of cool. You know, he's very protective. And I have let me turn these lights off here. Get the glare down. Sorry, guys. So I have the keeper female from Mike Man's pair, one of them. She's the one I kept all along, and you can see they got a batch in there of wigglers here that are going to hit free spawn in a minute. Jeez, the glare is just killing me. There we go, that's better. My 240 is pretty scratched, man. It's acrylic, and I never did get it all out. But yeah, this male's really cool. And I had a name for them, and I just can't remember them at the moment. You guys helped me pick it out at ASC. I think it was Justin's Samson and Delilah, I think, is what we're going to go with here. So I think we're going to name him Samson and her Delilah. And this will be the pair I'm going to keep for sure. He's a really good looking male. And right now he's not showing his best potential pre-spawn. He's just off the chain. And he got along with this female, which was with Gil for a long time. This is the best female, and that was the best male out of Mike Man's. So I kept her, and I ended up getting rid of all the rest of the fish. I gave some away, took them to LFS out of the Mike Man set. And then this guy come along, which was just amazing. So I ended up keeping him. I originally got the set from Billy Jack, just looking for an unrelated female for Gil, but this guy just looks so good. I think I'm gonna end up keeping him as and his personality's great. You can see he's nice and aggressive, and he's only 5 or 6 inches. He's gonna be really awesome. So I'm really happy with him. So Samson and Delilah will be staying with me, and you can see they got a set of wigglers back there. So yeah, really happy with these guys. And I have another pair, which is Billy Jack male and Michael Man female. And again, like I said, I got rid of all these fish, but after I came up with this male, I went back down to the LFS where I took in these, and she was still there, left. So I grabbed her, and that was about a month ago. And probably risky, unwisely, I put her in here without quarantining her, just because I had nowhere else to put her. But we're about 30 days into that, and about 5 days in, they spawned, and they've got a bunch of free swimmers in here now, and they're getting along good. And he's a really good looking male too. and good and aggressive. You can see he's not afraid, you know. So a really good high quality male. And he's not his best looking right now. Post spawn, they just toned down a lot for some reason for me. But pre-spawn, he's real blue and got a nice big hump. And she's a real good looking female. She was the second best looking female, and luckily they hadn't gotten rid of her. They had her in a big pond with a bunch of other fish, pacus and big old red devils, and she made it. So Billy Jack Canfield has got dibs on this pair. So if I do decide to move him on, he's got first crack at it. And if not, I know there's a handful of guys that want him. You know, so I'll make sure they go to somebody within our circle that's going to take good care of them. But I need to get them through their quarantine first to make sure they're cool, which I think they will be. But yeah, they got wigglers and doing really good. Down here, let's see. So right now, I got a rack of 55, 55, and a 40. And in about a week, I'm tearing all this out. I also have over here, let me turn the light on. I also got a 150 and a 100 ready to go. But I don't think these Home Depot racks are going to hold up to the weight, especially not long term. So I'm tearing all this out, and I'm putting wood shelves in. I'm going to push these over a little bit, push those over a little bit, and then I'm going to put 2 more 4-foot tanks in here. I don't know, either 75s or maybe 120s. I get 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot, and then that'll be the extent of my fish room for now. So I'll have the 100, the 150, maybe 120, 120, 55, 55, and the 40. And then once I get all that set in place, I'm going to run an air system with the Pond Master and just run sponge filters in all of them, and I'll end up hooking them into the Hydra like I have everything else, so that water changes are real easy. Right now I'm cleaning the 240s hooked to the Hydra here, so I got water change on that, but I'm doing all my water changes with this, just a hose. So once I get the tank set, I have a spout ready to go, and I'm going to put them all on the water change system, so water changes are real easy. But anyways, I don't know if I'm making sense with all that or not. It's been a long day and it's pretty late, so hopefully next month I have all the tanks set up and the air system going, and I'll have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks here on this wall. That'll give me the ability to grow out some of these fish and bring in some more. I got some fish coming in, some Odos and some Trimax that I've been trying to prepare for. So hopefully next month this is built, tanks are set, and they got some Odos and some Trimax over here. And so anyways, that's future plans. We'll see if that all works out next update. For now, on the bottom, I got some Umbi grow outs from Flex and Abigail, and they're coloring up good. Let me turn the freaking light back off again so we can see what's going on here without the glare. So I got some good looking Umbis. There's some good looking ones in here too. There's one big one in here that's just meaner than a freaking rattlesnake. I think I'm gonna call him Lucifer, because you can see he's just a mean little bastard. And he's been knocking off every weakling that was in the tank. He's killed them all, but I still got probably 20 or 25 in here, and they're all freckling up real good and showing a lot of promise as of yet. So we'll see how that comes out. I like to get these guys in that 150 maybe, so they grow a little faster. But I change the water. I do 75% twice a week, so they're growing pretty quick. And I want to say these fish are 5 months old, and he's got to be 3 inches. So, and you can see he's just meaner than a rattlesnake, boy. He's not afraid of me or anybody else, that's for damn sure. So I definitely want to hold on to him and see how he goes. But there's plenty of other ones in here that are looking good too. They all got this guy here. He's pretty good looking. He's freckled up good too. So we'll see. We'll see what's to come of Lucifer here. Yeah, little Umbi grots are doing good. I've probably had thousands of Umbi babies, and I just can't keep them all. So this was one of the first sets from Flex and Abigail, and I've even whittled these down. I got some dithers spread around here and there. But yeah. And then another new addition I'm real happy with is Barney. I got this King Kappa Flowerhorn from Flowerhorn Craze, and he is just something else, man. Really, really awesome fish. Very personable, not afraid of me one bit. Will bite the crap out of me if I put my hand in there. I'm actually working him, you know, trying to put my hand in there and pet him and do circles, and I can kind of keep him from biting me, but it's cool that he's not afraid. Most fish, you go in there and they hide, and that's not his deal. He's not hiding from nobody. He's looking for a fight is what he's doing. Always looking for food. I noticed a little bit of white poo today, so I put him on some medicated food from Conway and Aquatic Support Systems. I got him on some food with Parasite Sniper soaked in it. So I'll put that on that for 7 or 10 days just in case, because I don't want to lose him. Conway doesn't seem to think it's a problem, but yeah, really happy with him and hoping to see what comes of him. He should be something else. And again, I'd like to get these other tanks set up to get him in a bigger tank. Right now he's in this 40, which is fine, but I think I'll end up using this 40 mostly for QT and maybe hospital. But yeah, he's really cool. Neat guy. Very excited about him. If you're ever going to look for a Flowerhorn, Flowerhorn Craze is out of Sacramento here, and they were very professional. He was not cheap, but it was worth every penny for me. And they shipped him overnight, UPS, and packed very well. Very healthy fish. Couldn't be happier. Yep. Well, Barney's doing good. Again, folks at ASC helped me name him, and Dottie came up with the brilliant name of Barney in honor of my old Flowerhorn Fred. I was real happy with. Yeah, he's the business. So we'll see how that goes. And speaking of hospital tanks, here's a little 10-gallon I had Flex in for a week. I need to break this down and put it away or something, but Flex got sick. He had a bacterial infection in his mouth, and he probably should have died, but with the help of Conway, we treated him for 10 days with kanamycin, doxycycline, and triple sulfa, and he's totally better. So we'll move on in here in the house. I'm going to pause the video, and we'll move in here in the house and check him out here towards the end. So here we are in the dining room, checking out Jumper and Dottie, and they got a little batch of fry swimming around. I think there's some left from the last batch, a couple, and they've been picking these little guys off. He's tried everything he could to wipe them out, but I think there's a couple left, and either these guys are getting sucked into the filter or the last couple of fry are picking them off. But they're doing really good. Jumper is constantly giving Flex a run for his money, man. He has got the blue on him, you know, which just makes him a really bitchin' fish. The blue on him is just super ridiculous. I wish Jumper or Flex was as blue as this guy. Flex got a better, meaner attitude and a better profile, but this guy's blue is just off the chain. Off the chain totally. Come on out here in the light. Yeah. Very happy with this guy. Give me a better look at him would be nice. Come on, dummy. Come on. Yeah, tons of freckles, tons of blue. A little bit of attitude. Wish he had a little more. But he's doing good. Yep. Yeah, we got Dottie in here, which is definitely my best female. She's got a real blockhead on her, real square fish, lots of attitude, really good mama, lots of little freckles on her. Yep, doing good. She's a lot bigger than my other female MB, Abigail. A lot bigger, a lot more aggressive, a lot more taller profile. And it's her sister, same fish, Jumper is Flex's brother, and Dottie is Abigail's sister. She's got a few fries still hanging around here. But yeah, she's got a bunch of attitude, which is cool. Really neat to have this here in my dining room every day. I eat breakfast and watch them, and dinner and watch them, and out here for guests to check out. You can see this is a back up. It's here in my dining room, so this is where I sit. You can see my dining room table kind of. It's off in the corner. Yeah, they're doing real good. We turn around here. It's my living room tank. 125 here. And I got about 14 Feste in here from Conway, along with about 6 little Umbi dithers, an L200 pleco, and 2 big common plecos, and a couple clown loaches. So I'm just kind of using this as a grow out for my Feste, and some of them are coming out real nice. I'm getting around to the 4-inch mark. Like this guy here is the biggest one here, and I'm going with male. Yeah, he's the biggest guy, most aggressive. So I'm new to these fish. So just trying to give them some time so I can learn from them and pick out a good pair, and then I'll be off to the races trying to find another set, or maybe I'll get some guys that want to swap these as they grow out for some unrelated Feste pair. But you know, the end game, like these other ones, is to end up with a good quality pair or 2 of unrelated Feste. So we get the benefit of all the breeding colors and stuff. But yeah, everybody in here is doing real well. Some little Umbi grow outs in here. The aggression's not too bad. Some, I mean, they're dinging each other up, but I think that there's so many in here that it's spread out pretty good, where they're not it's not a big problem. But yeah, hopefully these guys end up being real nice. I'm pretty sure this big guy's a male, and then these smaller, more barred ones are females, but I don't really know. And I've learned time will tell me one way or another. So anyways, this is in the living room, sitting back in the recliner, and TV's right above it. So yeah, kind of cool to have it out here. All right, we'll go in the last tank here in the bedroom. And we got the 180 in here with Flex and Abigail. And Flex is fully recovered from his injury and doing real well. Still skittish, at least for him. He hasn't fully settled back in. He's only been in here maybe a week. But you can see his mouth is all healed up, thanks to Conway. And I'm real grateful to that, because I've spent a lot of time with this fish. I've had him over a year now. But it's been a long journey, and I definitely want to keep him for the long haul, and I'm sure I would have lost him without Conway's help. I got his little female back there, Abigail, and she's doing good. They're still kind of skittish because I've been in and out of their tank a lot, but we're fortunate they're out here now and willing to give us a little something. But yeah, you can see the color on him is just can't even compare to Jumper's color. But one thing I've learned with Umbies is they can turn it up and turn it down, and generally pre-spawn he looks his best. And considering he's been in a hospital tank for 10 days and I should have lost him, he's looking pretty damn good. Yeah. Yeah, my favorite fish for sure. And she's pretty good looking, but you can see her profile is just not as good as Dottie's. But yeah, Magnus and Beast male, Loki female. Both fish came from Mike Mann originally, but I got them through Brian Dahlberg. So thank you, Mike Mann. Thank you, Brian Dahlberg. Thank you, Conway Stevens, for helping me save him and learn how to, ASC as a whole, teaching me how to keep fish, period. Very, very grateful for the quality of people there and their willingness to help guys like me. It gives me the opportunity to help other guys, so where I come from, that means a lot. I enjoy the ability to help other people, and I wouldn't be able to do it if those folks hadn't helped me first. So aquatic support community is a great place to be a part of, and I direct a lot of people over there. Anybody I can. If you want a nice group of people that are drama free, that know what they're talking about with their fish, aquatic support communities has been very grateful to have made a home there with those folks. So anyways, if you guys are watching, you already probably know who I am, and grateful to have made the friends that I have there. Justin, I'm glad to see he's doing good with Tumby. I sent him, and Brandon's going to be sending me some of his fish, and yeah, so anyways, that's the February update, and hopefully March I'll have some more stuff in the garage to show you, and everybody's doing good and staying healthy and making babies here. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next month.